So I was just walking down the street and a guy was randomly coming the other way who had on a white shirt, black pants, and like a Superman cape, maybe in his 60s. And I said, "Excuse me," I said, "is there some kind of festival going on?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "It's at the Chiesa Madre, or the Mother Church, which happens to be the biggest cathedral in town and where my family would have gone to church for many generations." I said, "Oh, is it open to the public? I'd love to come." He said, "Yes, come on over." I have no idea what this is. It could be a full-on 2-hour mass. It could be a festival with singing. It could be a concert. I don't know, but I am going to find out, and I am taking you with me. So it dawned on me, I haven't taken you guys walking at night. At least I don't remember doing that. So as you can see, there is a very high altitude behind me, and that is the Nuovo Zona, or the new zone of Caccamo. I live in the old zone. I live in the historic district. It is very high in altitude here, and that means that whenever I go walking, and it's cold tonight, I get out of breath. I can tell you that it is not 75 and sunny all year round. Ooh, there's a cat, scared me. Hello, oh, two kitties. I don't think they have the SPCA here. Right, kitties? The teenagers drive here on their motorcycles like maniacs. They think that they have 9 lives. I drive my scooter around, and I know I have 1 life, and my life is half over plus. Here we go, going up another. Oh, hear the bells? That means whatever is happening at 6 o'clock is happening soon. You can see the church back there. Dun dun. Something's cooking up there, and I don't know what it is. I'm hoping I can bring you in the church with me, incognito, because no one really wants to worship with a video camera in your face, and I don't want to be distracting. So everywhere you go here in this mountainous town, Mary can be found to greet you or pray for you. So here's another Mary. She's chilling here. She's praying for you. Well, whatever is happening at the church, they want us all to be very aware of it. Oh my, it's like Grand Central Station here, guys. Holy cow. Take a look at the parking lot. The joint is hopping. So the Mass is over, and I found out why it is standing room only at the church. Today is the feast day for Santa Giovanni Liccio, who is the patron saint of Caccamo. He was a priest who lived here in the town many, many years ago, and many miracles, particularly for people with head injuries, migraine headaches. There's been a lot of people who have found healing by praying to this saint for intercession to God. It's a big day in Caccamo. I mean, There is literally probably 1,000 people here in the main square. So the Mass took place and all the priests from the region are here celebrating the Mass. I've actually never been to quite a large, elaborate Mass as the one I just witnessed. So there's a large statue on wheels of Santa Giovanni, and they are about to now parade this saint statue from the main church where I'm at to his ancestral church where he originated from, which is also right here in the town. So I think they're going to get started here. Guys, this is kind of crazy. This huge statue, huge. It's going through the ancient door to the home church of San Giovanni. There are so many people here, and I'm talking like so many people. This is a small town. I think quite a bit of the town came out for this. And this is an all-week event. We're finally at the church. So this would have been the church of his infancy.
Ci porta fuori il nostro habitat, fuori il nostro vivere, fuori anche di noi stessi, perché una parola che dobbiamo dare è la parola Gesù Cristo, e allora per questo dobbiamo impegnarci molto di più, ognuno di noi, come ripeto e sottolineo ancora, e allora chiediamo questo dono ancora stasera di qua al Beato Giovanni, invocandolo, ecco, nella sua presenza e soprattutto nel darci a noi la costanza. E allora ringraziamo il Signore con la preghiera che Gesù, ecco, ci ha insegnato. Padre nostro che sei nei cieli, sia santificato il tuo nome, venga il tuo regno, sia fatta la tua volontà, come in cielo e così in terra. Dacci oggi il nostro pane quotidiano e rimetti a noi i nostri debiti, come anche noi li rimettiamo ai nostri debitori, e non abbandonarci alla tentazione, ma liberarci dal male. Il Signore sia con voi e per intercessione del Beato Giovanni vi benedica Dio Onnipotente, Padre, Figlio e Spirito Santo. Evviva il Beato Giovanni! Evviva il Beato Giovanni! Evviva il Beato Giovanni!
You can't hear a pin drop. Everyone's just being quiet. Except that guy, he just said something. The reverence is amazing. If you look in the bell tower, you can see somebody up there that's going to ring the bell by hand. This is literally built on a cliff. Down there is like nothing. And out here is nothing. We are like on the absolute edge of town, literally. Show you the vibes. Makes me wonder why they made this town in the first place. I guess I do know the answer to that, but it is fascinating. There would be so many easier places to build a church than on the edge of a cliff, but they did it, and it's been here for a lot of years. Amazing. So there was about, I'd say, 15 men who carried the statue here to this church through the town, and now they are undoing all of the apparatus that it took to carry the statue here, and I believe they're now going to place the statue maybe in the church. There's lighting of candles, there's kissing the statue, ladies are taking their Kleenex and they're wiping the Kleenex with the statue, or the statue with the Kleenex, and then they put it in their pocket. Over here we have the mayor, Mayor Franco, Sindaco Franco, and he is in the green, white, and red sash, and he is here in full regalia, and it just is an amazing sight. I think the reverence and awe is particularly interesting to me. People are just like really quiet, they're just staring at the statue, doing the sign of the cross, just totally engrossed in what's going on. So now all the flowers are coming off. Okay, something's about to happen. This guy is climbing up the statue. I am truly fascinated by this. Look at this. This is oh my gosh. So I'm doing wash at the moment, as you can see evidenced by the towels and a sundry behind me. But I wanted to take a moment to share with you a little of my post-observations on the Catholic saint processional and religious festival. The best way I can describe this is that I once went to a wedding. It was a cousin of my husband's, and I found myself in this group of people that I did not know or barely knew, and I did not know the person getting married or their spouse. If you've ever been in that situation where you're happy that you're there, you're fraternizing with people, chatting with people you don't know, they're all talking about this cousin who's getting married and their spouse and their backstory, but you don't know them. That is kind of what the religious festival felt like for me. I was participating in something that was very intimate for these people, very solemn. And here I am, and I'm not really connected to it in the way that they are. This saint did a lot of amazing work here on earth, and even after his death, numerous recorded miracles have happened. Most of them having to do with head trauma, migraine headaches, people who had some problem within their brain or something with their head. Basically, this is the saint you go to for like shoulders up. And there are a lot of people who have experienced healing by being a part or a connection or praying and asking this saint to intercede on them or their family's behalf who has some kind of head malady. This was the first time I had heard of this saint, and this is absolutely the first time that I was a part of a religious festival like this. And I couldn't help but think about how much faith and solemnness and respect that every age group had while doing the mass and going to the processional. It was a unique experience, and one I'm so glad I did. It makes me feel that I have missed out on some experiences that are of a spiritual nature and of a faith nature, that as someone who lives in the middle of the Amish country in Pennsylvania and married a Mennonite, and together we chose to raise our children in the Mennonite church, I can't help but wonder if there has been some things that I have unfortunately missed because of that experience. I've had plenty of other unique and different experiences because marrying a Mennonite of the conservatism that my husband's family comes from is not typical. I didn't like the feeling that I was a +1 at a meaningful experience and spiritual experience that these people all seem to share, that I was kind of a bystander. I was on the outside looking in. That felt a little sad to me. I wonder how many other things I've missed. My life isn't over yet, so maybe I can learn more things about faith and how other people practice faith that may be different than what I have currently been immersed in. That is how I feel about the experience of walking by a guy who's wearing a costume and tells me come to the church because there's a thing going on. There's been a lot of experiences here that I felt very connected to. The war memorial, where my ancestors' names are on the wall, the sausage festival, the pizza festival, where we're celebrating food, the opportunities to connect with my genealogy and my ancestral history, thanks to Mr. Filippo. So many things I felt very connected to. This was one where I was looking at it from a distance, and I didn't like that feeling. I'm gonna go take this wash off the line, because if it's not dry by now, after all of this wind, then I don't know what's gonna dry the clothes and the towels. So I will say ciao for now, and would you please do me the honor of clicking the subscribe button to get new content. I try to post every week, sometimes 2 days a week. I'm not gonna be here forever. I'm here for my dual citizenship. By the way, there's more to come in a future episode on that. But for now, I continue to have great experiences with friends, distant family here, and just a fantastic way to do life. I really do feel like right now I am living a wonderful memory every day, even when it's hard, even when it's lonely, even when I have to forgive myself for my mistakes. I am so glad that I've made this decision. Very fortunately, my husband on a regular basis says the same thing. As a team in life, partner in life, that is really important. That if I didn't have his support in this venture, this would not be a great fit for me in this season. But I'm very fortunate that he is supportive and gets it, and he understands the benefits of the dual citizenship. He understands the benefits to me personally by living and being here. This is definitely not a vacation. I'll talk to you soon.